What's good with y'all boys over there on YouTube, man? Listen, it's your boy JV Quan back with another video, man. This right here is gonna be I've been seeing a lot of people playing with this type of build, and what they call it is the good boy build. Yeah, you heard it right, man. Good boy build. And what I mean by that is you're strictly on the court to get rebounds and pass back to the guard. The good boy build. Every time your guard shoots it and he misses, you pass the ball back, he's gonna say, good boy. I know I might sound crazy, man, but yeah, man, let's go ahead and get straight to the video. And also, listen, y'all, I am recording this video at 7:52 a.m. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to be as consistent as possible, you know, at least 1 to 2 videos a week, you know. I'm trying my hardest. I promise. But you know, somebody gotta do it, bro. But yeah, man. And like I say all the time too, I do go live on Twitch between 8 to 9 EST until about 1. I want to say 1-ish every single night, almost every single night. And my link will be down in the bio, man, if y'all want to tap into my live streams. All right, yeah, like I said, let's get straight into the build. And like I was saying, man, I'm gonna show y'all the best good boy build in NBA 2K26, man. This build can play literally anywhere, if we're being honest here. This build can play in the proving ground, it can play in the theater, it can play in the rec, it can play in the fives, it can play you play anything. You might even be able to get away with it on the 1 score, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you have 5 cat breakers, this build will be 100% better if you have cat breakers as well. And it can work off rip, it can work with cat breakers, it can work, you know, it can work anywhere, anything, anyhow, bro. I'm not even gonna say too much, bro. Like, just know this build right here it's something serious, bro. As y'all can see, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the attributes, man. The close shot to a 75 to give you, I think it's float game, 68 layup. You know, it don't really give you nothing, but you know, it's just something to just, you know, work out with. If you can finish a layup wide open. Try not to go up contested with this build. This is a good boy build. It's not your job to score the basketball. Listen, this build right here is strictly for you to get that rebound, get it back to your guard every single play. I know it does not have 99 rebound, or potentially could get 99 rebound, but a 96 rebound with that, paired with that 90 vertical, is more than enough. I promise y'all, it's more than enough. But yeah, man, you got an 87 dunk for the basic contact dunks. You got 73 standing dunk, because you're going to be able to finish standing dunks, you know, easily. It's not hard to finish a standing dunk with this type of, you know, anything. I do have a couple unnecessary attributes, but some attributes are connected to each other, as you can see. I know you're probably looking at the 3-pointer in the midi, because like, yeah, it's a good boy build, but I got a surprise for y'all at the end, man. You got a 75 free throw. Like I said, this build can play on the 5 court. I love the way I sat here and broke down the builder for this build, bro. Like I'm gonna show y'all the cat breakers afterwards. I'm gonna show you the build name, show you everything, bro. You got an 87 pass, because like I said, it's a good boy build. You want to help your teammate shoot the ball very well. You got the 80 ball handle, just in case you got to get a little saucy, you know. You got a 60 speed ball to get the okay. I think you get like 2 or 3 dribble styles with that. Let's move on to the defense, man. You got an 85 passing, interior defense. You got, for, I think that's for splash tower, if I'm not mistaken. You also have the 83 perimeter. You got a 73 still, so that you can get lanes. You got an 84 block. Let's move on to the rebound. You got an 85 O board. You got a 94 D board, which can potentially get to a 96. Move on to the physicals. You got an 83 speed, so you're very fast at 6'7", 263 pounds, believe it or not. 70 agility. You're going to be able to stay in front of somebody. It's not very hard to play defense on this game, especially if you're not playing on ball, like ball handler. You're going to be able to stay in front of your man at will. You got a 91 strength that can potentially go up to, I believe, a 99 if I'm not mistaken, but I do not have enough cat breakers for that. If you're like a vet 2, you should have enough enough cat breakers for this build, man. You got a 90 vertical paired with those rebounding attributes. You're gonna be able to get up and get those rebounds at will and be called a good boy. Yeah, man, that is the build. Like I said, I never made the build yet, but if I were to, I actually think I would actually, you know, work out with this build. I'm not gonna lie. This build right here has so much potential, bro. So much potential, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all don't make this build, I'm gonna potentially make this build. I actually love this build. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You get the pro dribble moves. You know, you can shoot the ball if you got cat breakers. You get contact dunks. This right here could potentially be, what's it called, a play glass from 2K20. If you know, you know, bro. Let's go ahead and get straight into the build name. Like, the build is actually fire, bro. Let's look at the shades. Karl Malone, Charles Oakley, and Dennis Rodman. I was going for a Dennis Rodman type of look, like a Bell type of situation, because you're small, you know, to defend the paint, and you're not supposed to be shooting the ball, but you can shoot the ball if you have cat breakers. Once again, man. The go-to badges, you know, you got pogo stick, box out beat, strong handles, so you're gonna be able to handle that rock, just in case you're tired of being a good boy and getting tired of, you know, your guard doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm sorry. Strengths: Reeves misses, gets defensive boards, a strong imposing presence, punishes defenders at the rim, so that means he get contact dunks, moves the ball inside out, perfect balance. Weaknesses are invisible threat from mid-range, perimeter threat non-existent. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't trying to say I'm not able to shoot middies or threes, but little do they know, this build can shoot, bro. Let's go ahead and show you all the cat breakers, bro. And this right here is the build. You know, I have 8 cat breakers, so I think I will be able to work out this build. This build right here is something different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is the ultimate good boy build, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Ultimate good boy build. You could finesse if you don't want all this ball handle and everything, but I just want it to be a little bit different. You know, you're on a 2s court. Sometimes your guard gets real stiff. Sometimes he's getting boxed up. So, you know, you can get off that screen, you know, pop. You know, like I said, this build can shoot. It can shoot. Yeah, man, like, let me go ahead and just show y'all the cat breakers, bro. Show y'all the cat breakers. Here is the cat breaker screen, bro. So you could potentially get, you know, you can get a 92 drive and dunk. You know, one thing I'm really focused on this build, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the only thing I'm focused on is the 3-pointer. As you can see, from a 55 with 5 cat breakers goes to a 79 3-pointer. And on this 2K, it is very, very good to have a 79 3-pointer, both for, you know, being able to shoot wide open. You shouldn't be shooting contested shots as is. You can put the 5 right there. That's what I would do personally, and then I would put the other 2 on probably my passing if I'm playing this in the no, I'm lying. I would put the other 2, I would put 2 on my B board, so I can have a 96 rebound, and then I can max +1 that, no, max +2 that to legend rebound chaser, bro. You just gotta think outside the box when making these builds this year, because that 2K gave you the option to do that. And then with that final one, I probably would put it on my probably my vertical. I know our 91 doesn't give you any attributes, but you know, it's just it's the player on the sticks at the end of the day. That's why I tell my peoples all the time, bro. This build right here has so much potential, man. This build right here is actually fire. You could also put it on post control if you want to get glitchy. The post control, it's crazy, bro, how this build maxes out, bro. Like, it's literally crazy. Like, I've really cooked up, I'm gonna be honest with you. The post control could potentially go to an 89 post control on a 6'7" good boy build. Oh man, like, but yeah, what I would do with the build though, cat breaker wise, I'm putting 5 on my 3-pointer. I'm gonna put 2 on my rebound, on my defensive rebound, and then I don't know where else to go it from there. I literally do not. I mean, I probably just put it on my vertical. That's me though. I don't know about y'all, but that's me. Yeah, man, it's not much more that you can say about this build, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This build is very solid in my eyes, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. This build is crazy. Very, very crazy, bro. You can catch lobs, you can shoot the pill, you can pass the ball, you can dribble the ball, you can play defense, you know, you can get a lane. You got block, you got interior. Like I said, this can play main big on the fives court too. Believe it or not, this build can play fives. It can play main big on the fives court, bro. Believe it or not, bro. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I got. And like I was saying, bro, that's all I got for y'all. That is the ultimate good boy build. I know I keep saying it, bro. Ultimate good boy build, man. If you like the video, please drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. You know, support is free. If you want to watch me live playing NBA 2K26, you know, just go ahead, tap into the streams. My name is JV Quan on all socials. I also upload sometimes on TikTok as well at JV Quan. No, the official JV Quan, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Not gonna lie, that's all I got. I think I'm gonna just catch y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.